Hello everyone, my name is Aishwarya, and as a volunteer of Youth Empowerment Foundation, I'm presenting this informative video to you. I hope you like it. Thank you. And the topic is earthquakes, its causes and its effects. So, earthquake is sudden trembling or shaking of the earth which has a tectonic or a volcanic origin. So, in India, earthquake zones are divided into five parts, with zone 1 and 2 having the least probability of earthquake occurrence, while zone 5 having the highest probability of earthquake occurrence. An example of zone 5 is along the Himalayan belt. Now, how do we measure the earthquake? We measure earthquakes by Richter scale, that is the magnitude of earthquake. The Richter scale has no upper limit, and the highest earthquake which has occurred in the world is of 9.5 magnitude, which occurred in 1960 in Chile. And in India, the last destructive earthquake which we observed was in 2001 Bhuj earthquake, which had a 7.7 magnitude. And recent occurrences, as you can see, in 2011 Japan, and Pacific Ring of Fire, Circum-Pacific Seismic Belt, which has 90% of the total earthquake occurrences. Now, this Richter scale, it does not measure the intensity. So, for measuring intensity, there is another scale by the name Mercalli scale. And if the area is near the epicenter means the place where the earthquake starts on the surface. So, if the area is near the epicenter, the destruction would be more. And as we move further, destruction or the intensity of the earthquake would be less. Now, when earthquakes occur, seismic waves are recorded. So, there are three types of seismic waves: P waves, S waves and surface waves. Primary, secondary, surface waves. P waves are the first to occur, secondary waves are the second, and these are followed by the surface waves. Surface waves, as you can see in the graph, are the most destructive. P waves travel or pass through all mediums. S waves travel only through solid mediums. Speed of P waves is more than secondary waves, as you can see. Then, now let us discuss the reason why earthquakes occur. So, earthquakes occur due to the collision of tectonic plates. Now, tectonic plates can be in the form of land or ocean. So, there can be a land-land collision or a land-ocean plate collision. So, there are 7 major tectonic plates: North American plate, Eurasian plate, African plate, Antarctic plate, Pacific plate, Indo-Australian belt and Southern American belt. And this movement of plate occurs due to convection current. This collision is considered mostly of 3 types. One is convergent plate or destructive plate boundary. That is, these are the 2 plates, and if they move towards each other, so obviously one will be below and the other one will be above it. So this is observed in Eurasian and Indian plate collision. That is why we see that the height of Himalayas is increasing every day, because the Indian plate is continuously being subdued inside the Eurasian plate. Then the second one is divergent or constructive plane. Divergent means both of these plates are moving away from each other. So if they move away, so whatever the material is below the earth's surface, it will come up. So this is one of the most common causes of volcanoes. One example of which is mid-oceanic ridges, that is mid-Atlantic ridge. So the magma, it comes up and travels in the form of lava like this. Then third example is one is transform plate boundary. So in this, the 2 plates pass through each other and there is a friction created, and because of this earthquake occurs. So this is observed in San Andreas Fault, California, Myanmar's Sangin Fault and Pakistan Chaman Fault. As previously discussed, volcanoes can be caused due to earthquake, and if the earthquakes occur along the floor of the ocean, then tsunamis occur. Other effects include loss of life, that is life of people, animals, birds, etc. Then loss of property, not just public property but private property as well. Loss of biodiversity. So if the earthquake prone area is home to indigenous species, then due to earthquake those species can go extinct. Then tsunamis, volcanoes, liquefaction can occur. Then flash floods, landslides also occur. And the overall economy gets impacted as a tertiary impact, as most of the resources are used for disaster management, rescue and rehabilitation of the people. So this is a gist of the topic earthquakes. Thank you.